Mark my words, 2025 is going to be the year that running changed. And I'm not messing around, I'm serious. The reason that everybody struggles with running and are not able to run pain-free and easily and enjoyably and effortlessly is because they don't know how to use their glutes and they're running using all the wrong muscles, and it's a fundamental incorrect movement pattern. And I'm about to change that because I know how to teach you how to run using your glutes in 45 minutes. So I'm standing behind what I do, and I've gotten the results to prove it. Take, for example, Todd. He came to me running with Achilles issues. He had a pain running up the hill out there, just pain running around with his Achilles. I taught him my methods, and 40 minutes later, he was able to run pain-free. I'm not joking. Florian came to me. He had 10 years of ITB problems that he hadn't been able to get rid of, and he'd run many ultra marathons, but with crippling ITB pain. I did one session with him. After that, he ran his first 50K with no ITB pain. After one session. I had Ross come to me. He had pain in his back and his hips, and he didn't know what it was. He'd seen lots of people. They didn't know what it was. I did one session with him. The next week, he ran pain-free, no after effects. He was amazed and super happy. I had Mick Marshall come to me. He's an adaptive athlete with problems in his lower legs. I taught him how to run in one session. The next day, he knocked 5 minutes off his parkrun PB. Dade, a well-known ultramarathoner, came to me. He had several years of running in pain in his hamstrings, and he didn't know what to do about it. He'd seen lots of physios, lots of different things that he tried, couldn't get rid of it. One session, the next day, had his first pain-free run in years. And I've got a lot more stories. I've had people mock many minutes off their half marathon PBs in very short periods of time, all kinds of stories. I've got one test for you. Can you stand here, push your bum back into a squat and feel your glutes turning on? Possibly not. A lot of people will bend their knees forward. So, get a chair. Stand in front of the chair with your feet about hip width apart. Push your bum back like you're going to sit down on the chair. Think about nice and tall. Lift your pelvis up. Push your bum back. Lift your pelvis up. Belly up. Keep that core engaged, so push your ribs down. Feel your core engaging. Tell me if you can feel your glutes turning on. Most people will. Some people won't. But everybody has glutes. If you can feel your glutes, guaranteed I can have you running like a professional runner in terms of your running form after a 45-minute session, and then you go and practice the drills that I'll give you for 5 to 10 minutes for a week, and you'll bed it in. It's like learning to ride a bike. I stand behind this 100%. I'm willing to train you for free, and you can pay me afterwards if that's what it takes. I will refund you your money if you don't get the results that I'm promising. I'm so confident I can change everybody's running, and I plan to. Please have a go, because the only reason you wouldn't is you don't believe me, and that's why I'm trying to remove all risk. I really want you to do this because I believe that it will change your running forever, as it has many hundreds of people already, and I want to get this out to the world. I'm not messing around. This is experiential. This isn't cue-based, right? It's not learning how to have a higher cadence or how to land on your forefoot or any of the things that you typically see influencers and various people talking about online. I've studied running form for 15 years and I've applied it to myself. I've set 5 world records. I know how this works. I know it backwards. And I've trained people from age 9 to age 70. I've trained beginners through to elite runners. I've helped train a Kenyan who won his regional cross-country championships. And they said he was unbelievably strong on the hills. It works across the board. My new coach, Declan, started with me 2 weeks ago. He had just run a 5K PB of 16:30. This week, after 2 weeks of practice, he ran a parkrun. He ran a 5K PB of 16:04, and he said the next day his calves weren't sore, which was changed the world for him because normally his calves are always sore. I can't state this strongly enough. This works. I 100% guarantee it. And if you don't do it, you're going to get left behind because everybody else is going to do it. It's going to work, okay? So I've got the offers on my page. You can just check them out. As I said, I'll train you for free and you can pay me afterwards. You got to do it. I will help you enjoy your running far more than you ever imagined. I guarantee it.